So I've pulled out the 3 little daisies and I've put a jump ring on the top of each one. It's just a little 4mm jump ring, easy to attach. And out of my selection, I've picked up some little yellow crow beads and some little white ones because I want to pick up the colour on the green thong. And I'm going to do a button and loop fastener using a little green flower and a little yellow crow bead. Now I've got about 70 centimetres of the green cord, and I'm going to start right in the middle with the first daisy. And this is just plain knots, nothing fancy. It's amazing what you can do just with a plain knot. But as you can see, you also managed to knock the camera. My favourite trick. So that's one little knot to hold that in the middle. Right, let's move along, and we need to make sure we thread it on the right way so it's going to face forwards. Daisy 2. Yes, that's facing forwards. Now we need to do the knot to keep it facing forwards, so just a simple knot, pull the end through, and that's it. One little daisy, 2 little daisies, and because they're on jump rings, if they end up turning round, you can always open the jump ring and put the daisy on the other way round. 1, 2, and number 3. As you can see, that one wants to turn round, so I will open that jump ring and change it. So get my round nose pliers on. My flat pliers. Take the daisy off, put it on the other way. Now they're behaving. So I've got 3 daisies. And now I just want to put a couple of beads on to bring the colour down. So I'm going to put a knot. Short distance out, put the yellow one on first, I think. And to hold the yellow one in place, I'm going to put another knot. So to get the knot in the right place, hold your finger and thumb right against the bead, make the knot behind your finger and thumb, make the loop behind your finger and thumb, pass the thread, end of the thread through and pull down, and use that finger and thumb to control where the knot finishes. So just a plain knot to start with. Put the bead on. Finger and thumb against the bead. Make the loop behind that finger and thumb. Pull the thread through. Oops. And use that finger and thumb to control where the loop finishes. Then we push it up 2 little beads. Right. I need it approximately the same distance this side. One. And number 2. It's just a little trick, this one, of bringing the colour up from your centre bead, but it makes all the difference to the design. It goes from being just a bead on a string to a proper design. So now we've got our 3 daisies and 2 little beads either side. We're going to do the same sort of clasp as I did on the previous necklace. So we're going to do a button and loop effect. This time the button is going to be made out of those 2 beads. Now because this necklace has a definite front and back, I've put that down as though I'm about to put it on. I'm right-handed, so I need the button on the right-hand side. So I'm going to put the flower on first, and then the little green bead. That's going to, little yellow bead, that's going to sit inside. And I need to decide approximately what length I want. So I think that's about right. So I'm going to put a knot just past the yellow bead first. That stops everything dropping off. And then I'm going to put a knot behind the green flower to keep everything together. There we go. Now on the other side I need to make a loop. So I'm going to do a measurement. So I want my loop to be about there. I'm going to fold the end of the thread over to make a loop, and make a circle and pass the end of the loop through the circle. Now before we tighten the loop, we've got to make sure that this will fit through easily and hook behind. Now I need to make that a little bit smaller because at the moment it's too easy to come undone. So I just feed the main part of the loop back through the knot before I tighten it, and that makes the loop itself a little bit smaller. Let's just check that works. That's perfect, because it's going to stretch a little tiny bit the first couple of times I wear it, so that's lovely, nice and secure. Okay, I'm going to trim that end off. That's the spare from the loop. And on this side I'm going to leave a little tag. I'm not going to cut it all the way short against the loop. I'm going to leave a little tag like that, because that makes it easier to do up, because you feed that through first and then you follow with your clasp bead, and there's the fastener made. So there's my little daisy necklace, and from my collection of beads I now have 2 summery necklaces, and I've still got all of those to go. So next time I'm going to have a go at using the beads I originally picked up. Thank you for watching. Happy beading.